Hey y'all, thank you for watching. This is going to be part 1 in a 2-part series on the disassembly and then reassembly of your Sig Sauer P238. And this model I have here happens to be the 238 Lady, but there's about, I think, probably 2 dozen different styles, different flavors of the 238. So they're all pretty much the same. This will apply to just about any of them. And just a quick little note: this one is not ambidextrous safeties. It's just on the left-handed side for right-handed shooter, but the takedown is pretty much the same throughout any of the 238s. And as you can see, I already have the grip panels off. Not going to get into that. It's real simple to do and just save some time in the video. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get into it. We'll go ahead and do a field strip of it real quick. Got our hammer back, slide. Y'all know how to do this. It's pretty simple. Take that out, and then our slide will come off. Take out your recoil spring and guide rod, set it off to the side, the barrel will come out. Then over here on the back of your slide, set that frame off to the side. On the back of your slide you have your firing pin. What I usually do is just get a little screwdriver and push down on that, and then at the same time kind of pull on that firing pin block, and just slowly press him out. Now that firing pin there, it's under spring tension, so watch out and keep your finger over it. That way it doesn't go flying out and you're chasing parts all over the shop. So it'll slide out like that. Your firing pin spring. Let's get him out. He comes out. Now on your firing pin spring, just a quick little note: there's two ends to it. You have a smaller end and a larger end. The larger end is going to go into the slide first, and then your firing pin is going to go into this smaller end of the spring. So just take note of that and remember how that goes. Now one thing I like to have is just a little magnet tray. Keeps all your parts from running all over the place. That way you're not chasing parts all over your shop. So if you have one, that's great. It's like five or $10 at an auto parts store. Get one and save your life. Next, we can just take our extractor out. He's right here, and just push him out with a little screwdriver, pick whatever, then he comes right out like that. Set him off to the side. That's pretty much it for your slide, so we'll go ahead and set it over there. And now we're down to the frame. First off, let's go ahead and take out our mag catch, and he's real easy to do. Just push, just like a 1911, just push through it on this side, and you'll take it, a little flathead screwdriver, and turn it quarter turn to the left. You might have to push it back and forth to find that sweet spot. Turn to the left, and then he'll fall right out like that. And that screw in there, you can see it just retains that spring. So set him in your tray, and we'll get back to him. Next, what we'll do is we will go ahead and take out our safety. So we'll drop the hammer. Make sure you don't drop it with the slide off. Just hold it back with your thumb, and then slowly release it like that. And we'll get our safety, and it's real easy to do. Just put it on the safe, and then keep on going a little bit more. And then cover it up, because the spring will go flying out. You have that spring. Set him off to the side, and then you can we'll leave it like that for now. Down here on your mainspring housing pin, we're going to go ahead and take that out real quick. Just get you a punch or something, and you really don't. We'll go ahead and use a piece of tape, roll of tape. I like to set it on there, that way you can have something to push down. And it doesn't really require a whole lot of force. Usually just hand is just enough, and then he'll pop right out like that. And set him in your tray, and then that'll take the tension off of your hammer and your hammer strut in here. So now on the safety, we'll go ahead and turn him the rest of the way like that, and okay, turn him the rest of the way like that, and he will come right on out. Kind of wiggle him a little bit. There he is. Now we can go ahead and take out our hammer. But to do that, we'll have to take out that pin right there. Just kind of push him through with your punch like that. Set him off to the side, and that'll allow you to take out your hammer and your hammer strut. Slide it out like that. Next, what we can go ahead and do is, oh, one thing, you have your mainspring in here. Just go ahead and pull him out like that. Set him off. First, we're going to go ahead and take out our ejector. and our sear, and just punch this little pin right here through like that, and watch out. Yeah, there it goes, it went flying. So take that pin off to the side and your sear and ejector. Real quick, I'm going to show y'all how it went in. It goes in like this with your ejector facing that way, and then your sear sits on top of it like that. So take note of that, how that's set up. That's how it's going to go back in. It's really, really important that you put it in exactly how it came out. So take note of that. Okay, we'll go ahead and set that off to the side. Now we can go ahead and take out our mainspring housing and our sear spring, and you'll have to push down on it, and then right here it'll catch on that trigger bar. So get you a little screwdriver or a pick or something and pull it back, then let it release. And then to get it out, these springs right here are going to have to be on the outside of the body right here. So if they're in there, it won't come out. Make sure they're on the outside, and then it'll slide right on out like that. And that's pretty much it. Now the trigger, I'm not going to get into that. It's really not worth it. It is a pain to put back together. So unless it's absolutely necessary for you to take apart your trigger, please don't. It's not worth it. Not worth the time. Not worth the hassle. And there's really no reason to do it. So like I said, unless it's absolutely vital, please don't do it. It's really not worth your time. But I think that's about it for this video. Be sure and check out part 2 of how to put it all back together. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Just drop me a comment, send me a message or something, and I'll do my best to help out. But thank y'all for watching, and have a good one.